today I'm going to tell about corporate ethics. So, what is the purpose of corporate ethics? The purpose of corporate ethics is to distinguish between the bad and the good. Ethics and corporate both are different, but when we both combine them, they both have the same purpose. So, let me tell you something about corporate. Corporate is a corporation or an organization or something which is that is a legal entity. You must have heard about the concepts and conventions. Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me full screen the screen. there is some malpractices or something wrong going on in an organization, corporate ethics helps to stand by those things and helps to overcome such malpractices going on. It helps a steady flow in an organization. So let me come to the next slides, which is the contents. So here is my contents that I'm going to tell you about briefly. So the first point is the introduction to corporate ethics. The next point is ethical principles for business executives, and the next is the core values. The next point is role of individual in organizational effectiveness, and the last is the conclusion. So let me start with the corporate introduction to corporate ethics. So here is my introduction. So, what do you understand by corporate ethics? The other name of corporate ethics is also known as business ethics. As you can see the lines, business ethics is a form of applied ethics or professional ethics that examine ethical principles and moral or ethical problems that can arise in a business environment. These norms, values, ethical and unethical practices are the principle that guides a business. Yes, I hope you can understand through these lines that what is business ethics. The business ethics are a form of applied ethics, or you can say it as a professional ethics, which distinguishes the wrong and the right of an organization and help an organization to follow the norms and rule regulations of an organization. The basic concept of business ethics is that only. It helps a proper organization and helps in a steady flow of an organization so that no employee or employer is able to harass anything, or there should not be any illegal practices going on inside an organization. So coming to the next point, the next slide, which is ethical principle for a business executive. So what do you understand by ethical principle for a business executive? You can tell what is ethical principle. Principle can also be said as the rules, regulations, norms, or anything. So, what is ethical principle for a business executive? I have 12 ethical principles for a business executive. As you can see in the slides, first is honesty, second is integrity, third is promise keeping, third is loyalty, fourth is fairness, caring, respect for others, law abiding. So, what do you understand by honesty? Honesty. Hmm. So, what do you understand by honesty? Honesty means that how honest you are towards your organization, and how well you can perform your task with a full fledged and honesty. If you are provided with a task and you are said to do this by 12 in the night or 11 in the night, how loyal you are towards your organization. The same thing is honesty, integrity, loyalty, everything are correlated to each other and everything means the same. So what is that? Honesty, integrity, promise keeping, loyalty, fairness, everything differs one thing only, that is transparency. Integrity, promise keeping, that means you should stick to your words. Whatever you have promised to a company, you should fulfill it within time. Loyalty, yes, loyalty should be there. If you don't have loyalty towards a company, then you are just worthless for a company. So being a valuable asset of a company, you should be loyal towards a company. Fairness, yes, you should be fair towards each and every task you do, to your each and every employee, to your each and every colleague, your CEO, everyone present over in your organization. Caring. You should be caring towards your employees like a parent. You should nourish them. You should help them. You should guide them like a tutor. So that refers to caring. Respect for others. Yes. You should not only respect your higher authorities and CEOs, executives, etc. You should also respect to your fellow colleagues and everyone, because when you respect to others, you are not only helping others to gain motivation, but also you're helping them to increase their productivity, as motivation is directly proportional to the productivity of an organization. Law abiding, you should strictly follow the rules and regulations of a company. So coming to the next point, there are rest 4 points, which is commitment to excellence, leadership, reputation, and moral. Accountable. Committee Commitment to excellence. What do you understand by commitment to excellence? What is the main purpose of a company is to excel in that particular field. Like if you are provided with a sales task, and you have said that you should bring 20 to 30 customers, you should bring 1,000 customers, 100 customers, whatever it is, that is the main goal of an organization, and you should stick to your goal. That is the commitment, that is the dedication towards your company. So that is the commitment to excellence. You should excel in each and every field of your organization and try to complete your task within that particular date. Leadership is something which comes from inside. It cannot be conscripted. You cannot learn leadership. Leadership should be from inside. It's cognitive. So when you are leading something, lead in a proper and definite way so that everyone can follow your path truly and executively. So leadership is something when a good leader helps his employees and his fellow members to follow. And as a team leader, you should not only control your team members, not only guide your team members, also you should play with them as a team player, as a team member. A leader not only leads his company or employees or everything, they also help their fellow team members. Reputation and moral, of course, if there is no reputation, the company is the company has a less value, because to create some value, you should have some reputation in your market. Reputation and moral, these both are the core values of an organization. Next thing is accountable. What we understand by accountable? Accountable is something that you are responsible for. Like if you have taken some task, then you are accountable for it solely. Just think of it as an individual. If you are a team member, or if you are a sales manager or marketing manager, and you have given with the task that you have to complete this task by this evening or that evening with your fellow team members, then you are solely accountable for it. So try to be active and try to be responsible for everything that you do. So coming to the next slides, which is the sixth slide, and it is core values. What do we understand by core values? The core values are the main and important values, the main values of corporate ethics. What we understand by values? Values, we can say it as a worth. Okay. So, what we see as core values? Core values educate clients and potential customers about what the company is about and clarify the identity of the company. Yes. So, to understand a company, you need to first check the identity of the company. Like, if you are going through an company's website, you must have some knowledge about the company. Like if I give you an example of Tata, Infosys, they all have different core values. They have something in them which makes them different from other companies. So to create your own value, you must have some strong core values in your company. So there are six core mentioned here. There are more values also, which I am unable to not only construct, not only help to make your organization strong, but overall it helps the enhance the employee moral as well as helps the productivity of an organization. Yes, when your business ethics is strong, the productivity automatically increases. So, yes, when employees complete work in a way that is based on honesty and integrity, the whole organization benefits. Yes, when your employees are loyal and completely sticking towards your company, then yes, your company can surely achieve your targets. That is the main purpose of business ethics. So, that's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope it is understandable to everyone.